Hi there, I'm Lavana Fane. Welcome to the Witcher Enhanced Edition Hard Mode, Part 6. So, we've just talked to the Reverend, and we have unlocked Mikkel, Harren, and where is he? Odo. So we're just gonna pop up to Mikkel to open the crypt. We're not gonna talk to Harren just yet, but we are going to loot the houses around his house, and run into an old friend. So, let's go do that. So over this bridge is there's a cave down here, over that side, with Equinox inside it, which we're not going to go to just yet. And over there is the mill, which is just a meet-up point for Geralt and Vesna. And just beyond it is a contract. A monster for a contract, so we're not going to go over there. Not for a while. We're not going to go over there for a while. Anyway. So, around this riverbank, there will be drowner spawns. But it's at night that they spawn. They don't do it all the time. Over the other side of the river as well, over there, they spawn up there. And Zoltan over there is our friend. That's the first time that you have more of a decision for what kind of Witcher you want to play for. So if you're the type to run in and help despite not knowing who they are, then you can do that. Otherwise you can ignore it and it will play out without you. So that's quite a nice touch. I do like that. But I'm more of a bleeding heart Witcher, so of course. So I will definitely be running to his rescue. After I've looted this house. Gosh, we don't have a lot of room in our inventory either. So, I think we can get rid of some bottled water, because it doesn't sell for anything. I want to keep the food. I want to keep the food because we can sell that. I'll get rid of the flint. We can't sell the flint and we get tons of it, so I'll drop that. Yeah, just to make some room, because we have a couple more houses to go still. But the sheer amount of food that you get given in this game is ludicrous. But it's because talking to the old ladies was completely random what you would get.
I wouldn't harm a dog, but I'd crucify any elf.
Yikes. So it's entirely possible for you to go through pretty much all of your food in the game and still not get every entry.
I a she-elf once.
Right.
Get lost. Itching to slap somebody.
Need to buy? Go see Brog.
Now, I do say that you should always talk to everyone, but some of them say some very strange things. There's a fireplace there if you need to level up or anything. And a little kitty over here, and a chicken. And cats are perfectly fine with you in this game. They don't hiss or run away. So, let's just get straight into this encounter.
Send them to the reservation.
And these cutscenes last for a bit too long in my opinion, but oh well, let's get straight in there.
What's your business with this dwarf?
We're shaving off his beard. What's it to you?
You'd be better off moving along.
Love non-humans, do you?
Sheathe your weapon, and stop waving those arms around if you want to keep them.
Ooh, a live one. Get him, lads. Kill the deviant.
You asked for it.
Die, bastard!
How could they possibly think that that was going to go well for them? Nice. Okay.
Thanks for getting those hounds off my back. Wait. Geralt! Is it you? Well, I'll be damned.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Are you hurt?
True to a Witcher. Died, came back to life. Nobody's seen him for 5 years, and he wants to know if something's wrong.
Who are you?
Yeah, drunk. I'm your pal, Zoltan Chivy. Where have you been? Why haven't I heard from you? What about...
Not sure
What
I can
about-
explain much.
Ah, you don't need to tell Zoltan Chivy anything. Let's just say I'm glad to see you. Though it would be nice to resolve some matters.
You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks.
Know what, Geralt? Let's have a beer and talk like we used to. Clear your mind and maybe some things will come back to you.
Nah.
You look like something's bothering you.
Yes, a nasty matter. My friend was to meet me in this village some time ago, but he never appeared.
Think he might be in trouble?
I hope not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he were. He joined the Squirrels recently and agreed to trade with the Hawkers.
Squirrels and hawkers?
The Squirrels, or Scoia'tael as they call themselves, are non-humans who hope to gain equality by shooting folk from behind trees. And Hawkers are merchants who sell arms to the Scoia'tael, illegally.
I see.
Geralt, I'm not exactly welcome here. We non-humans get blamed for everything from the plague through the beast to the warts on the Reverend's arse. I'd look for my friend myself otherwise.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything.
Thank you, my friend.
That's nice.
Can you tell me more about the squirrels?
They're non-human little shits who are fed romantic tales. They've taken up arms to fight for freedom and other ideals. During the war with Nilfgaard, Emir used them to wreak havoc in the kingdoms. I don't know who supports them now.
Nice. I might as well ask him how he's doing.
So, how are you doing?
You know me, my schemes. I hope to start a modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
The Breckenrigs. Who are they?
My future in-laws. I'm to wed Eudora Breckenrig soon, but my father-in-law-to-be puts too much stock in material things. The common cause mine where I worked after the war was a complete failure. I blame it on the bloody times.
Of course you do. I'm going to go through that
So,
and choose
how- You know-
the other option now.
From Mahakam? Any profit in that?
I certainly hope so. I made some investments during the war. As they say, money needs to move.
Just so long it doesn't run away.
Geralt,
Nice. Okay.
I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later.
Right, he's going to go to the inn, so we'll meet up with him later. Oh, don't crash. Please don't crash. Oof. Okay, okay.
My nose itches.
Ugh. That was painful. Yeah, that was very nearly... that very nearly crashed. Luckily it didn't. Alright, so anyway, what was I saying? Zoltan's gonna go to the inn. We'll meet him there later. I'm just gonna check in these houses as quick as I can. So I didn't want this to be another looting episode, but
Cursed non-humans. Surprised the earth doesn't
Oh,
swallow
to
them.
drink in the hairy bear.
But
Get
the
lost.
city
Gates are
gates.
closed.
yeah. Okay. Now let's loot the cellar. Okay. That should be it. Yep. Alright. There's a couple of barrels over here. Another fireplace, just in
I wouldn't
case.
harm a dog, but I'd crucify any elf.
Oh, they're not very nice people around here, are they? Very not nice.
Maybe not.
Let's just duck in here for a sec.
Need to buy? Go see Brog.
Ugh, just flint.
Oh, to drink in the hairy bear. To shield
Sure you did.
against the
I wouldn't harm a
claws.
dog, but I'd crucify any elf.
Uh-huh. Okay. Down to this one's cellar. More orange. Ooh. Some weak alcohol. And more orange. Okay. Nice. Just want to do this very quickly. I don't think anything's at the end of this pier. No. Okay. We might as well head into Harren Brog's house. We're not going to talk to the man himself. We're just going to loot his house. Oof. Okay, I can get rid of some more flint. Ah. Ooh, that's not nice. Well, I'll get rid of the flint again. It shouldn't matter soon anyway. Okay, against non-humans. A pamphlet describing the great conspiracy of the non-humans and their schemes over the centuries. It contains many lies, but simultaneously it provides some useful information on the elder races. Okay. It was then that the elven wise men called the sages gathered in the dungeons beneath Reinhold Castle. The eldest of them said, "The day and the hour have come. We are here to discuss the fall of humans. We will avenge the death of Lara Doran. We will shed their blood and drown the world in chaos. We will hide in the forests for 500 years while the chosen live in human cities and become their neighbours. Everyone knows their place in the plan, whether elf, dwarf, gnome, sorcerer or Nilfgaardian. Whoever betrays us is doomed. We will call ourselves superiors because we have no lords over us and we spit on gods." Then all swore an oath, and each drank the blood of an innocent child from a golden chalice to seal their obedience to the plan. Wow. Wow. Dear Lord. Now that's hardcore. Hardcore propaganda. Okay. So there shouldn't be any surprises in this house. I don't think there's gonna be... There shouldn't be anything... different. I mean, I could get rid of my bottled water. Oh. You know what? Yeah, just to make some more space. Put the swallow in the potion slot. And put my second signet ring in my other ring slot. That's opened up 2 spaces. So we should be okay. Basics of alchemy. That's one we've already got. But every book...
Cursed non-humans.
Every book is
Surprised
a
the
good
earth doesn't
find,
swallow them.
in my opinion. I suppose I could sell duplicate books. I just really don't like parting with any book. Okay.
This is Harren Brog's territory.
I've the shield
Good
once.
Okay, I've got some rosé. Aha! Temerian steel dagger. So, we can get rid of our Temerian iron dagger. And take the steel one. That one should sell for a bit more.
Who does he think he is?
Okay. And go. So yeah, that should be all of the houses here now. So over here, drowners will spawn over here as well. So let's just grab this hellebore as quick as I can. So Mikkel the Guard is just up here, at the other side of that bridge. So that's where we're going to go now. There's a couple of houses up here that we have yet to loot. And I think these are the last houses. We've been to every other house. I'm pretty sure we did loot the ones at Abigail's house. Pretty sure we did those two. So we should be good now. Okay. Let's talk to Mikkel.
Halt! What?
What do you mean, what? I want to enter the city.
There's what do they call that? A quarter line.
Will it last long, this quarantine?
Commander's job to know, not mine.
And I guess the commander's inside. Does this quarantine apply to everyone?
Dunno.
Have you let anyone in?
People with passes, they're allowed in.
I see. Let's talk.
Does the Reverend know you're here?
Sure.
Of course.
I don't believe you. He give you anything?
He did indeed. Take a look at my ring. My fancy signet ring.
The Reverend said, worship the fire sign. Seems he did send you.
Good.
The Reverend said you could use my help.
I've been told to get rid of those dead uns.
Dead uns?
Yeah. Commander told me to clear the crypt down the road. I've never fought beasts before. Too scared.
Dead uns, you say?
Please, sir.
Yeah. For a price.
I'm a Witcher, so I'll rid you of the fiends, but in exchange, you'll pay me 200 orens and tell the Reverend I helped you.
Sure, sir. I'll tell him what I know, which will be little. And I don't have much gold, neither. But no matter, just so long as the dead uns are slayed, eh?
See you later.
Alright, so the quest is now open to us. He's given us the key to open the bars that cover the door. So that's good. We should have enough time to get all the way down to Abigail's at least. So these houses, there's a good chance that a ghoul will spawn in here if you're in here when it's a dangerous time of night. It's either this one or the one across the road. This one or this one. But it's a good place to look for ghouls anyway. Okay, we got some alchemy ingredients. Very nice. Lunar shards, quicksilver solution, and ducal water. Very good. There's a couple of orens in that barrel. Don't think there's anything else. No. Alright. Let's quickly grab as many plants as I can. Okay, grab this white myrtle. So white myrtle doesn't actually sell. Or at least I haven't found anyone who will buy white myrtle, so you're better off grabbing as much celandine as you can. Because that you can sell that, even if it is only 1 oren. But white myrtle is not as important. It is, however, a free source of some, I think it's vitriol. Yeah, a free source of vitriol, so whenever you want to. Okay, so let's just grab this. There's a fireplace there. So, I mean, we could. Do we actually have enough? We do have a lot of books to deposit into our inventory, into our storage, and a lot of food to sell. So there's a fireplace there anyway, and just up there there's a fireplace over there as well, along with a place of power to get a bonus to your signs, and that's the entrance to the crypt. We're not going to go up there just yet. Although that's also where we get Igni from. But I want to create some potions and a necrophage oil before I go into there. And before I do that, I'm going to need some inventory space. So we'll just go to Abigail's hut and see what I can sell to her. Okay, that is the nighttime sound effects starting, so it must have turned 8 o'clock. Yep, but it's still safe, technically. So we're still alright. It's only when the scratch marks appear over this timer, the 3 red scratch marks, it's ringed in red, that it becomes dangerous, and then we'll get barghests and that appearing.
What do you want?
I want to sell some stuff to you, hun. I don't want to sell either of those because they are rare, but I can sell these barghest skulls. So that's at least one inventory space opened. And I can sell some celandine, not a lot, but just enough to get me a bit more money. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need this book because we got knowledge of barghests from monster law. I do want to get this book of animals though, because this tells us about wolves and dogs, which we don't have knowledge on just yet. We got this free in one of the houses, and this we don't actually need anymore. All of the plants in this book we've been told about, except for one, which is is it Fineworld? I can't remember. It's something like that anyway. There's only one plant, and we're not even going to be able to interact with the plant until chapter 2, chapter 3, something like that. So there's no point in getting it. And we can always get it at a later date from the antiquary, the bookseller, so that should be it. Yeah. Okay. She gives you Spectre Oil, so
Can I ask you
we're
something?
just going to go
If
through
you
the
must.
options and see which one will give us a Spectre Oil.
Do you have any magic against phantom hounds?
What about your sword? I heard witchers carry 2. A silver blade for monsters and steel for humans.
Both are for monsters. Unfortunately, I lack the silver one.
I know of an ointment. When it coats your blade, you'll cause grievous harm even to specters. The formula will cost you 30 orens. You'll need Nazen salt, Gnatzid's acid, winestone, and lard. I can sell you these ingredients.
Thanks.
You can replace the Nazen salt with hellebore petals if you wish.
Nice. Okay.
Can I ask
I'll
you
ask her
something?
about
If you
Alvin
must.
as well.
I see you took Alvin in.
Did you think I'd abandon an orphan? Besides, he has potential.
What do you mean?
He has powers perhaps beyond his control. For now, he sleeps well with the herbs I brew him.
That's good of you. Few in these times would be willing. It's another mouth to feed.
With winter approaching, if I grow hungry, I'll eat him. Doubtless the villagers think so, believing me a monster.
Are you one, Abigail?
We all hide a monster inside us.
Oh, very self-depreciating of you, Abigail.
See
Just
you
because
later.
you're a witch doesn't mean you're a monster. Okay, awesome. We have now one of the most useful oils that we're going to be using, Spectre Oil, and this should work on barghests. So, where is it? They are spectres. Hopefully, we'll be able to get back. Oh, nice, more bellies. We'll be able to get back to the inn before darkness truly falls. I want to grab that celandine. So I did just sell quite a lot. Might as well talk to this traveller.
Cursed plague stopped our transport
nothing.
outside Vizima.
Okay. So we don't need as much white myrtle. There's some hellebore up there. Odo's place is down there.
Army life's tough.
Okay. The blacksmith has gone, unfortunately. Ooh, we should be able to sell some stuff to the
Who's
herbalist.
this?
Yes?
Free up some inventory space. Okay, let's get rid of this milk. Juice. Apple juice. Now the food. If you'd really wanted to get the most orans, then going around and taking all of the food from all of the houses before talking to the old ladies would have allowed you to use the cheapest items in exchange for their information so that we could sell all of the more expensive ones. I'm sure I remember giving that to someone, so I'm going to put it in my storage and wait and see who it is I can give it to, because I'm absolutely certain that that's a gift for someone. So we don't need field plants, as I've already said, but subterranean plants. This is a book that only has 2 ingredients in it. Suent mushrooms, which we've heard about from the old ladies, and mould. This is the only place we can find information about green mould as well, which is why it's so expensive. 300 orans. So we don't actually have enough money for it just yet. So we can wait a bit before we need to get that book. So, yeah. Okay. Ooh, Torch Guardian.
I could use an escort some of the places I go.
I'm sure you
I could use
hunt.
an escort some of the places I go.
Okay, and Zoltan should talk to us now. Yep.
Geralt!
Right, he will tell us how to use the dice that we found from the people who were accosting him. And that will give us the dice poker quest. We can also drink with him. And he gives us... I think it's... no, I'm sure it's a diamond. I'm positive. I'm absolutely positive it's a diamond. But we're not going to do that right now.
Zoltan. We'll talk later.
I don't think that there's anything else here. No, let's just talk to the innkeeper.
What can I do for you?
You can put your ingredients in here, in your storage. So we can sell the ones that we don't use, but we can also put away any of the ones that we think, are particularly useful. The ones that we're going to get a lot of. So if we start running out of room, we can always stick it in here, basically. Yeah. Okay. That should be enough for the blade coating and the potion. And we shouldn't need much more than that, because they all last for a good long while. So, we can either do Spectre Oil or Necrophage Oil, so it depends on which one we actually think we're going to need the most help with. Personally, I'd go for the Necrophage Oil, because the ghouls are very strong, heavy hitters.
Be alert.
So we're going to get some regeneration. And for us, we're going to go endurance, because we want that endurance regeneration. Okay, so we need a cat. That's nice. We have enough Balise, and we have a lunar shards to make a cat potion with a secondary effect of rubedo, which will help our health regeneration. We don't need the secondary effect, particularly not at this stage of the game. We really only have the one lunar shards. It's a bit of a waste. So we have a cat potion. Now, we can have either Necrophage Oil or Spectre Oil. So this will cause more damage to bar guests, but this will cause more damage to the ghouls. Alright. And now it's just time to meditate. Yep. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to me for more, and I will see you in the next one.